In the automotive world, the options are endless. Just like bolt-on parts and upgrades, there's a few things you need to know. The systems need to talk to each other. Mapping and tuning ECUs is a skill. We went to PSI with IKAR just for that reason.
So the findings ended up being that with the Mini Cooper that we brought in, the air-fuel ratio wasn't optimized and we were leaving some power on the table. It was based on the dyno pool that we saw. The air fuel at the top was a little too rich, basically not, again, giving us full maximum power. And down low, it was a little too lean, so it was a little less than ideal from a safety standpoint. So the process for us really was to be able to get access to the ECU. In this case, the best way to do it was with an aftermarket ECU. We went into LINK, and LINK has a plug-and-play kit for this car that really just basically plugs right into the factory harness. And by doing that, allows us to interface with that box and then make the adjustments that we needed to make to optimize the car. So that was kind of the scope of the project, and that's where we ended up starting with. The car came in and was making 145 horsepower at the physical wheels, which was significantly less than we were hoping for. I mean, those cars typically out of the box should be, especially with the modifications, probably closer to that 160 mark. We knew that the power was down and wasn't optimized. Got it on the dyno. With the adjustments we made, both the ignition time and the fuel curve, we were able to pick up about 25 horsepower and in some places as much as 30 horsepower at the wheels. So that's quite a bit. That's probably close to about 40 horsepower at the crank that we picked up. And when a car only produces 145 to show up, to pick up that much power is pretty significant. You're going to feel it and see your fans. This is truly just a normal day in the office for me. This is what we do. This is what we specialize. We take a car that comes in, we look at the data, we make a decision on how to improve that car based on the client's needs and expectations and wants, and then we put a plan together to basically make that happen. So in this case, it was really a win-win because not only were we able to fix the issues down low, which were basically potentially a reliability problem, but we were able to lean out the fuel on the top end to increase the overall fuel economy, but then net us another 30 horsepower at the top end.
Feel the difference in performance with Portland Speed Industries.